Howdy, snoozers. This is Clint Slackjaw of the Nashville Snoozers Association. Back again to get into another epic battle. This time it's two heavyweights that are no strangers to killing other animals or even people. Largest member of the dolphin family, the deadly killer whale, versus the deadliest land mammal on the planet, the hippopotamus. First we'll take a look at each of these murdering beasts, then we'll see what happens if they face off against each other. This is gonna be slicker than snot on a doorknob and cooler than the other side of the pillow. Now tap your toe on that like button and subscribe to our channel so y'all can see everything that Snooze has to offer. Let's get wet, snoozers. The killer whale. As mentioned earlier, killer whales are the largest member of the dolphin family. Coastal populations of these graceful giants can grow to over 26 feet long and weigh in excess of 12,000 pounds. They're speedy as well, able to reach speeds of over 34 miles an hour. They have the endurance to maintain relatively high speeds for extended periods of time. Orcas have an enormous range and can be found all over the world in every ocean and most seas. In general, they seem to prefer coastal areas of higher latitudes where prey species are abundant. They even occasionally enter freshwater and have been spotted 100 miles up the Columbia River in the northwest United States. They've also been seen in the Fraser River in Canada and the Horikawa River in Japan. Ancient sailors, upon witnessing packs of killer whales hunting large whale species, gave them the moniker Assassina Balenas, which translates to whale killer. Eventually, this got flipped to the easier killer whale. Even their Latin name, Orcinus orca, hints at their deadly nature. Orcinus translates to kingdom of the dead, and orca is Latin for a kind of whale. Orcas are highly intelligent, prodigious hunters. They are very adaptable and will suit their hunting style to the prey that they are trying to eat. Pods of killer whales learn hunting styles from the oldest members that are unique to their specific pod. These hunting methods get passed down from generation to generation and have probably been developed over hundreds or even thousands of years. Orcas' diets are highly varied depending on where they live or the migration patterns of prey species. They eat all kinds of fish, including sharks up to and including great whites. They eat cephalopods of all varieties, mammals, seabirds, and sea turtles. They've been seen to eat land mammals as well, eating deer and caribou that they find swimming from island to island. Fully grown, an orca needs to eat around 500 pounds of food a day to maintain their body weight. They hunt large species of whales in packs, earning them the nickname of wolves of the sea. When hunting large species such as whales, they normally go after the young or infirm. They will chase them for hours until they're exhausted, then separate the calf from its mother and hold it under water until it drowns before feeding. Large pods of killer whales have been seen to simply overwhelm adult female sperm whales, harassing them to exhaustion, then drowning them. They will sometimes drown or otherwise attack other dolphin species and not even eat them. It is unclear whether they do this to eliminate competition or simply for their own amusement. Other mammals, such as seals or sea lions, they will disable before the kill in order to avoid injury from their prey. They will throw seals into the air, slap them with their powerful tails, or breach completely from the water and land on top of them. Some South American populations of killer whales hunt sea lions and elephant seals in water that seems much too shallow for the orcas themselves. They will even beach themselves, grab something to eat, and wriggle their way back into the water. This counterintuitive behavior is obviously taught and learned and may take years for a young orca to master. Adults have been seen to beach themselves to capture smaller prey, then release it in front of a juvenile so that they can learn how to hunt in shallow water. One captive killer whale in Canada even learned to regurgitate fish she had been fed to attract gulls, which she would then capture and eat. It seems rather obvious now how they earned the name killer whales. The hippopotamus. Native to sub-Saharan Africa, the hippo is a semi-aquatic herbivore. Hippos can stand about 5 feet tall at the shoulder and measure over 16 feet long from snout to rump. These not-so-gentle giants can weigh as much as 10,000 pounds. That's 5 tons. As large as they are, they can move quite swiftly on land and in the water. They have short, extremely powerful legs capped off by large feet with 4 webbed toes. These large feet help to distribute their massive bulk evenly both on land and in the water. Hippos are very territorial and aggressive. They will charge, then bite, and maul anything that comes into their territory, and are responsible for over 500 human deaths a year, making them the deadliest land mammal in the world. While hippos have very thick skin, the outer layers of their epidermis are quite thin, leaving them prone to bloody wounds from fighting to establish territory and mating rights. You will often see older males with quite prodigious scars. Hippos have enormous and powerful jaws that can open to 150 degrees and bite down with over 1,800 pounds of bite force per square inch. Contained within these powerful jaws are sharp canine teeth that can grow up to 1.5 feet long, and incisors that are only slightly shorter than that. An angry 5-ton giant with a huge bite and teeth that are 1.5 feet long. When I'm hangry, my spirit animal is the hippopotamus. The fight. While the hippo is deadly to other hippos and even to humans, they don't normally take on prey the size and speed of an orca. Also, they're herbivores, while orcas are hypercarnivores. It's early morning at the world's most unfortunate zoo. An automated timing system has failed and all of the animal enclosures unlock at once. Chaos prevails as previously captive animals experience their freedom and wander about the zoo. An angry hippopotamus barges his way into the orca tank area. He's drawn to the water and believes that there may be something to eat there. He plunges into the water, unaware that a fully grown orca lurks beneath the surface. The orca has been fed a steady diet of fish and squid for years and hasn't taken on large prey for a long time. Something primitive awakes in his large brain and he instantly starts stalking the hippo. He rushes up to the depths and strikes the hippo's midsection, clamping down with his powerful jaws. The force of the blow drives the hippo to the surface and curves his body into a U-shape. The hippo's head whips around and in self-defense, the startled hippo sinks his long teeth into the orca's flank. While it is painful, the orca's blubber protects it from serious injury. Enraged, the orca shakes its head and tears huge chunks of flesh from the hippo's body. This forces the hippopotamus to release his grip. In distress and bloody, the hippo makes it to the surface. Suddenly, the killer whale breaches the surface of the water and slams his huge, bulky body down on top of the hippo. The impact stuns the hippo and drives him back down underwater. There, the orca dismembers the ailing hippopotamus one piece at a time as blood stains the pool, and the hippo's life winks out of existence. We have a winner, the ornery orca, the killer whale! Well, snoozers, the hippo is certainly dangerous, but faced against a larger animal like the killer whale, that's also a hypercarnivore hunter, it really stood no chance. How'd you think this battle would play out? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to clamp down on that like button and hit subscribe to see everything that Snooze has to offer. I've been Clint Slackjaw, and y'all have been pretty darn swell. Until next time, snoozers.